A recent article on BuzzFeed delves into a fascinating collection of skills that older generations have perfected over the years, but which are now rendered obsolete by modern technology and changing cultural practices. These skills, once vital in daily life in various professions, now seem outdated, yet they carry with them a sense of nostalgia and an appreciation for a simpler, more hands-on world. One contributor recalls how they learned HTML3 in high school, a skill that was considered cutting-edge at the time. However, with the advent of website builders and drag-and-drop tools, such knowledge has become redundant. Another person remembers the days when they had to manually slaughter and butcher chickens on a farm, a skill that few, if any, younger people would know how to perform today. In the realm of communication, many older adults learned how to write formal letters and structure them properly, a skill that is now less common as email and texting have replaced the traditional forms of written correspondence. Despite the shift, some organizations still require formal letters and resumes, but many people struggle with formatting them correctly. The article also highlights how lack of knowledge about old-school mapmaking has led to the decline of the ability to navigate using paper maps and fold them properly, a skill that once had practical, job-related applications. Technology has also led to the extinction of skills that once required precision and expertise. For example, people who worked in cashiering had to manually make change and count back the difference in paper money, a skill that many people now find difficult due to the prevalence of digital transactions. One individual reminisces about editing photos with Adobe Photoshop in the 90s for a hefty hourly rate, a job that can now be easily replicated by anyone with a smartphone app. Another recalls how they learned to splice and repair VHS tapes when they worked at Blockbuster, a task that few would recognize in today's streaming era. Craftsmanship and hands-on skills, such as embroidery, sewing, and using a pocket knife for various tasks, were also commonplace in past decades but are now becoming increasingly rare. In the past, many children learned these skills as part of their upbringing, but today, they are often passed over in favor of digital hobbies or other forms of entertainment. In fact, one contributor recalls how they could use a pocket knife to perform a variety of tasks, from opening cans to whittling wood, a skill that younger generations find both surprising and outdated. Professional skills have also evolved drastically over the years. A former orthopedic surgeon reflects on the shift from using plaster casts for fractures to the now dominant use of fiberglass and the rise of arthroscopic surgery, which has revolutionized the field. Similarly, radio broadcasting used to involve meticulous sound editing with magnetic tape, where editors would physically cut and splice tape to produce the final broadcast. This practice, however, has been replaced by digital editing tools that are faster and more efficient. Even seemingly mundane tasks like balancing a checkbook are now seen as outdated, with digital banking apps automating the process and making it unnecessary for most people to manually track their spending. Similarly, the once essential skill of touch typing, learned through programs like MSN Messenger, is no longer as crucial with the rise of voice-to-text technology and touchscreen devices. The article also touches on the nostalgia felt by many for analog hobbies, such as vinyl DJing, which some people still pursue despite the dominance of digital music. The decline of these skills highlights the rapid pace of technological advancement, which has made many tasks easier, faster, and more efficient, but at the cost of losing traditional knowledge and craftsmanship. Ultimately, the article serves as a reminder of how quickly society and technology evolve, leaving behind a trail of outdated skills that were once essential. It's a reflection on how the passage of time affects not only our tools and technologies but also the ways in which we interact with the world and the skills we value. For those who lived through these changes, these obsolete skills remain a valuable part of their personal histories, even if they are no longer in demand.